You sounding like a real politician
this
right
is
now.
why.
Man. You
This
running
is
for
why.
governor? Like, nah, real talk. This ain't. I don't know who the fuck you is, nigga. This ain't no Lardell Melvin, nigga. I mean, we need to stop this show. Where my brother? Because you out here capping, gang. With a big cap.
So you trying to tell me that something?
Son, I know you. My motherfuckers probably met you. I know you. I know you, nigga. The same way you know me. When I was trying to sneak in to go see my baby mom, you caught me on the low, like, oh shit. Like, what you doing over here? Nah, I'm just chilling. No, you not, nigga. Why you got that bag on you? Yeah. I know you. So all this politician shit you doing right here, you running for office, nigga?
Ain't nobody running for office.
I'm trying to be a controller or some shit, borough president? Because, bro, this shit right here ain't you, my boy. Respectfully, it's not. One time for the one time. Salute to the life. Know what I mean? Salute, man.
Salute.
Salute.
So I know y'all looking at this and wondering, there's a little change in this dynamic, man. You know what I mean? We just want to wish the good brother Marcus, you know what I mean, for his contributions to What's the Point, the podcast, you know what I mean? We have a new correspondent here. Her name is, let her introduce herself.
My name is Kay Swaz. Tagline to follow.
All right, so there you go. So, man, what's new, man? What's popping? What's good?
And a lot of shit going on, bro.
Yeah, but you doing good mentally? Everybody good mentally, physically, emotionally? How we feeling, man?
Going through a little therapy, trying to change some of my ways.
Nah, therapy is good. And change is always good, you know what I'm saying? So let me ask you a question. I was having this debate with one of my mans, you know what I mean? He was telling me he had a problem with his shorty introducing him to his ex. So how would you feel about being introduced to somebody that your partner or significant other slept with or something like that, or dealt with?
What's the reason why I was introduced?
They was at a club.
And his girl introduced him.
Like, she told me, that I used to date.
She did the right thing.
Okay.
Exactly.
She did the right thing because, we men. Yeah. And when a guy if I fucked a girl before, you know the rules. Yeah. And if I'm with my boys, I'm letting them know, I used to smash shorty right there.
Yeah, of course, we do that. That's just marking your territory. Like,
exactly. So when a woman keeps that from a guy, it's like the other guys have an advantage over what's the situation.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, do I care for it? No. But I always, like, me personally, when I deal with females, I'm like, I could tell you who I slept with. That's on you. If we in a spot and I see somebody, because I know people, so.
I think that's the right thing to do. At least give them a heads up where they're not coming into something in the blind where, a dude is like a sleazeball, like, or pull up.
She over there hugging him for a little bit longer than usual.
Nah, not just that. I'm looking at it on the aspect of we're guys. And if me and you in the club and I see a shorty come in that I used to smash and she come in with a dude, and I'm letting you know, I used to fuck the shit out of this. She used to do this.
We do that. We do that. Like, damn, shorty fire. I'm like, who that? I'm like,
so if I know this already, you know what I mean, I'm going in the scene, he can't affect me. I got the option, I can leave out. Nah, I don't want to be here. Let's go. Instead of just having me stuck there looking like a fucking idiot.
I feel you. How you feel about that?
I think it's fine to do that. But now the next question is,
okay,
do you want to know all of the exes?
What you mean by all the exes?
Like,
okay,
being that you've met the person, your significant other introduced you to someone
that she
dealt with, and you bumped into each other at a club. Would that bring along another conversation of?
No, I don't want to know.
How many exes are there?
No, I don't want to know, because then you got to start multiplying by 10, divide by 2, subtract by 8, and then it start getting crazy with the numbers. I don't want to meet every one of your exes. I really don't give a fuck. Like, all right, that was your ex.
Everybody got a pass.
Yeah, we I wasn't thinking about you wasn't thinking about me when y'all was dating and all that shit, so we gonna keep it like that. I don't need to know every ex of yours from first grade all the way down.
It depends. It depends.
Nah,
it depends.
I don't need to know.
You want to know?
Need to know basis. Meaning, if I go, let's say for example, we go into the grocery store, and dude is smiling and being snickling like this dude used to do, and you know what's going on. Like, I want to know, like, what's the joke? Like, if dude fuck you, let me know. Any need to know basis. I don't want to know we just sitting there. I did this many guys. I don't want to know.
Okay.
I like to sit there and just don't want to know anything. Perfect. You know, I don't want to know nothing. But if I'm in a situation and stuff like that, I need to know. I don't want a dude sitting there because, like I said, we're egotistical. I don't want a dude sitting there. I don't want a dude to sit there. It's like we in a job or some shit like that where, let's say, for example, I'm at work. And like what happened on, what's the name of that movie? What's the name of the movie we was talking about with the, we was talking about earlier, the movie with,
The Best Man?
nah, not that one, but not the,
Soul Food.
Soul Food. Remember she got her husband a job, she spoke to her ex and got the husband a job.
Yeah.
Instead of dude just looking out, he went and let him know indirectly,
Right.
like I used to smash your wife.
And that's
So
what
then
we
let me
have
ask
to
you
do.
this question then. How would you feel? Okay, now forget about being introduced to the ex. How would you feel if your significant other was still cool with her ex? Like on some, like you said, like the soul food where
Nah,
they
we can't.
basically still cool.
Nah, we can't, him or me. Simple.
So you're saying the ex is the ex
Listen,
for a reason. You
Listen,
can't be friends with your
listen, point blank. If I'm working at a job and I'm in a relationship with a woman, married or not, for I don't give a fuck if it's 30 years. If I work there and I find out dude smashed my wife and dude is like how me and you are, and he start them shenanigans, I'm not gonna quit my job. I gotta get a divorce. I'm not fucking.
Well, I know
around.
that happened before you and her.
I don't give a fuck. This motherfucker's showing pictures and shit at the job, dude. Think
happened
about.
before that.
But that
bro.
was like 30 years ago.
So my man.
So then put yourself in a female's thing when
Correct.
the shorty sends her dick pics of your shit. Pause. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Like, oh, yo, I got, you know, she's working.
If she want to leave, she got it. I understand that. My man, Simone, bruh, Simone.
Okay.
Simone. So you telling me
Uh-huh.
if you worked at the job, at your job, and dude pulled up with Simone at your job,
Yeah.
what
But
you thinking?
I smashed
Keep it
it.
with.
I smashed. That's it.
Okay, me and you work together, right?
Yeah.
So dude over there, he gonna let him know. Not the man, but you gonna let the peoples know. Your peoples
But
on the job.
I'm not gonna talk to everybody in
It don't matter. You're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go probably say, yo, you see this clown ass motherfucker? You see his wife right there?
My man
Yo,
used to take
we
it
used to
down.
smash, and I used to try to smash too, but I could never catch her.
Yeah. Okay.
Who wanna live through that? Could you live through that?
I mean, whatever happened before, I live.
So
by
you telling me that
DJ,
would
whatever
bother you?
happened before, who don't count, gang? Know what I mean? I promise you, it don't matter. To me.
You're a better man than me.
I don't, cause I ain't worried about.
You're
it.
better than me. Her ass is out of there.
I hear you. I don't feel like that. What you feel about it, Kay?
I think that 30 years ago, you gotta let that go.
No.
The past is in the
No,
past.
no. You can't judge what is good for you may not be good for me. I will not deal with that shit. Because at the end of the day, dude lost his job on Soul Food. You see what happened? That's Tut. So I'm just saying, yo, I'm not mad at her, but no, I got a real big ego. No.
So being friends with your ex is not good. But what if y'all relationship is one of those where, like, all right, me and my kid's mother, we cool, we good friends. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we hit each other up for certain shit. Like we still cool. It's not no. I want to have sex with you. It's just we're
What do you
really
mean
good
by
friends.
hitting her up? What do you mean?
Like if I'm going through something, that's a person I can talk to about what I'm going through. You know what I mean? Like she's a friend. Like it's more than just
I couldn't deal with that.
like I'm just smashing. Like it's not even on some
Nah,
sexual
nah,
shit. It's just
nah.
a friendship.
Nah.
So you can't
So you don't
No.
think men and women can be friends?
If you had sex before, no.
Why?
No, because I don't feel comfortable with that.
So if you can have sex with a girl and then that shit just ain't work that way and y'all just been friends.
No,
ever since.
because women are fucking cars to me, bro. Like I'm just telling you what it is.
Okay, that's your analogy.
So
Go
that's
ahead.
their card, right?
Mhm.
They're a trophy. Who's trying to act brand new now? They're a
No,
trophy.
No,
They're a trophy.
not bragging.
I got videos and albums of females that I dealt with in the past.
Okay.
And sometimes I may show of my friends and stuff. Yo, remember this chick right here? Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Ain't like I'm talking with her, but at the end of the day, she's just a trophy.
Yeah, but the nigga that she used to deal with, you don't know him, bro. So you don't owe that man no nothing.
Long as I'm not working with the dude.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
I'm saying in general. You talking about if you work with him?
No.
That's kind of like
When we talking about friends,
he's not a friend.
you saying that if I'm okay with her being friends with an ex,
Yeah,
right?
her ex.
Absolutely
Ex,
not. No.
If she came in a relationship, tell you that she has a close relationship with this person.
I'm thank you for telling me you just gonna be a jump off.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's how you feel. I can't sway you one way or the other.
See how simple that was? You see how we eliminated any problems in the future? Thank you for telling me. We can still smash if you choose to, but we would never be more than that.
What about you though? If you got a friend, a homegirl that y'all did something in the beginning, then it just turned out to be a friendship. Literally brother sister.
I'm gonna let her know.
Yeah.
And it's her choice.
Are you gonna stop being her friend if your girl tell you to stop being her friend?
Yes.
Bullshit, nigga. You still gonna be talking to her.
Yeah,
nigga.
I call BS on that.
Get the fuck out of here. You
call
gonna be
BS
sliding on the low like, yo, what's up? Y'all, you good? You
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah,
You good?
I call bull on that.
That's your friend, nigga.
Did that ever happen? Did anybody ever? Did anybody ever tell me stop being friends with somebody? So how can you say that's bullshit?
It is bullshit, because I know you, nigga. I know Lardell Melvin, Tut, a.k.a. the star of the show. I know you, my boy. You know what I mean?
So you say, I'm not going to listen.
If your girl told you, don't talk to this girl that you've been friends with for, let's say, 15, 20 years, you still going to talk
and
to
I
her.
smashed her.
You smashed it, but then, sometimes you smash and then it went to a place where, we don't work as a couple.
Right.
Know what I mean? But we work in the friend department.
If she
And she told you no. You so defiant. You so fucking Kyrie Irving, bro.
Nah,
you gonna be like,
not
nah.
with that. Who? For real. Who? Let me tell you. Let me explain to you.
So, remember, I know you.
Who? I know you know me, but I don't think you gotta listen to me.
Go ahead, brother. Explain yourself.
Certain things I won't do. I'm not gonna smash. No matter how easy I can do it, I will never smash my chicks. None of her friends, because at the end of the day, as fast as I can do it, she can do it even faster.
of course.
But
Right?
here's a question: What if you end up finding out down the line that you ended up smashing somebody
That your
that
friend.
was a past friend or a past associate of your girl? Like they went to college together. You all met in your 30s, and then come to find out
that
you guys
happened.
have
That happened.
Okay, then.
But
So,
that happened.
and-
But that
and-
was her choice. I told her. I didn't have to tell her. I told her.
And her shit is the bomb, and y'all hating it.
I
off
ain't
and
say
it.
none of that shit.
I'm saying it, nigga.
Nah,
I'm saying it, bro.
I'm not saying that.
No,
Nah,
I'm telling you, her shit is the bomb, and she tell you, your new girl now tell you, oh, that used to be my whatever, et cetera, et cetera.
What friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, that the past one.
My past friend.
No, so say your girl.
Yeah,
Say someone you used to deal with 15 years ago.
yeah.
And now fast forward to your current girlfriend. Come to find out the two of them
Used to be
were friends,
yeah.
like in college or even high school.
It happened. That
and
happened.
and say for example, your current girl is talking to her friend and says, "Oh, I'm dating this guy. His name is X, and he's this and blah blah blah." Come to find out, you the guy.
And it happened somewhat. It happened. And I told her. I didn't have to tell her. I told her. That was her choice if she wanted to go and 86 me from the situation. And I would have had to understand it because those are my stipulations. So I would have to respect her right there. I may not like it, but I have to respect it.
Right, but if the tables were turned, you would just break up with her.
Because that's my standards. It's a certain standard. It's a certain standard of women that I'm gonna deal with. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want.
So you gonna break up with somebody you've been with for 20 years that's been
My
ride or
man,
die
I
with you.
would-
Been by your side,
I
ride
could
or
be in the
die,
guy-
and then you find out all
Come
of a
on,
sudden
gang.
that someone
Well, I'm
that
telling
you
you
were
the truth. You want me to lie to
associated
you?
with in your past.
You want me
now
to lie?
you're gonna-
I'm telling you
you're
the
gonna-
truth.
I'm trying to see
you're
your
gonna-
logic.
you're gonna
It ain't no
end all that?
logic. That's just how I feel. I got a big ego, and I don't give a fuck. If I can't live with it,
But you just said it right there. If you don't give a fuck, then why you give a fuck about who she did before you?
no, I do give a fuck
BT,
about
before
that.
Tut, it don't count, bro.
That's
It's after
your,
Tut.
that's your rules. My rules is my rules.
Hey, brother.
Her rules is her rules. If she decides that she want to stay in the game and she knew that right there,
But if you
that's
was
her
wearing, if you was wearing a shoe, I bet if they told me I could be in the middle of Kuwait, nigga, with a gun in my head and the fucking Arab nigga holding the sign, will Tut follow if his girl said don't talk to this person? I say he's still gonna talk to her. He's still gonna talk to her, bro.
Can somebody say something, please?
Who? You?
I believe you will.
I rest my case. I'm
There you
undefeated. in
But
this.
that don't make it. That's no, bro. That don't make it. That was going to happen.
But if you still keep in conversation with this person, right?
if she we got to remember who.
Yeah.
Who? Think about how me and you lived. Think about
Yeah,
the females, the clowning. There's plenty of guys on the job on that block we clowned. I knew you smashed their baby moms and all that stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be the butt of nobody's joke.
But you don't know the people that's joking, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
You
If
don't
I
know
know
them
if I know him at my job, I know who he is.
You know him through passive. We know people in work, we don't talk to nigga. Oh, that nigga's a day room nigga. He a bozo. You know what I mean? Oh, that nigga's a bozo. Oh, you went out with a bozo? You went out with fucking homie the clown, nigga.
When
You know
you
what I mean?
when you work with somebody, you spending more time. 9 times out of 10, you spend more time at work than you do in your house.
All right, we call
Facts.
workers. It's me,
Facts.
you. Let's say Mike. We all work. We all cool. We all cool. Then they just say my man Jonathan. We don't know him. We know him in the job, but we don't talk to him.
Right.
Hold on.
And he so happened to smash.
Hold on.
We don't have a conversation.
I can solve this real fast.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Let's take this back to 1999, Mike. 99. I was smashing this chick.
Wait a minute.
I was smashing this chick named Wanda.
We going back to
You goddamn
23
right. You did, I'm telling you. I'm gonna show you the truth behind my legend.
Okay.
I had a good remember me. I'm not gonna say his name, but you know who I do. You know where I'm going at with this, right? We was like this, right?
Yeah.
I was smashing chick. I smashed Shorty first. I found out she was smashing him. I caught some feelings behind it, and I 86 both of them.
That sounds
And he
like
was a good friend of
that
mine.
sounds like the R. Kelly and Usher "Same Girl" song right here.
It was 86. We ain't been friends since.
Me. I don't want to say his name, but me and homie had a similar situation. He was my friend. His shorty kept popping up at the crib.
I know who you talking about.
Yeah. I warned him. Ample time. I said, yo, bro, your girl keep coming to my crib, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
You didn't have to do that though. You did not have to do that. You was
I
dead
have to
ass.
do a lot of. No, I'm not wrong at all.
Okay, so how you think I look at that guy to this day? You know, Do you think I look at him as honorable?
Hey, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
oh no. Do you think I look at that guy as honorable?
Let me ask you something.
I see he don't want to
You
answer
are-
that question.
No, I got you right now. But let's talk to K real quick. Let me ask you a question. You not home all day. You're not home all day. You get home. Your nephew tell you, yo, shorty been waiting for you in the room. She ran away from home, allegedly, and had nowhere to go. She's in my crib, chilling there. You done told the person ample time, like, yo, bro, what's up with your shorty? She over here making, you know what I mean? Whatever. Or I don't give a fuck. It's nothing, whatever, et cetera, et cetera. What is a nigga supposed to do, bro?
That's not the question. The question is how we look at that guy.
If we don't care about that guy, if we not cool with him,
Can you answer my question?
yeah.
How do we look at that guy?
If it's my girl doing something,
No.
yeah, go
The
ahead.
guy that you talking about, how do we look at that guy?
like a bozo.
I rest my case. So I'm not gonna be a fucking
But
bozo.
it's not because what Shorty is. It's him per se. He's a bozo. It's not because he dealt with Shorty or whatever. It's because he handles shit a different way than how we would handle it, nigga. You feel me?
I'm man enough to tell you my strength and my weaknesses.
No, I appreciate that.
And
I
wouldn't be able to live with that.
just feel you too worried about.
I'm not worried
somebody
about
pass,
shit.
bro. Like, fuck all that.
No, I'm telling you that's just how I feel.
We all got to pass.
We all got a pass.
I don't have to deal with your past. I have to deal with my past, and everybody can go. Simple.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you another question. Dealing with social media and stuff like that, how you handle that in a relationship?
Right.
With a you see a girl, you put like me for me. Like sometimes I put just the heart shit. Not because I'm in love with you, because some of these
No,
bitches be acting weird.
That's
They
the
be
like.
acting fucking weird. Like you
double,
put that.
double tap the heart.
Yeah, that's what it's there for. I put a heart. Like I don't want to write love, your picture. That's too much for me. So I just put a heart. That doesn't mean I want to be with you.
Why you just can't put a like?
It's a
On
like.
Instagram,
I like,
when
but
you
if I see
double
like
tap it,
if I
comes
see
up
something
as a heart.
like say her she got a dope outfit on or she's looking nice, I'm gonna put the heart eyes like yo I love your picture. Doesn't mean I want to date Kay or want to be with her. I want to. I mean, some of these bitches be acting weird, bro. I'm all for that.
Then at least I'm going in your DMs and starting a whole conversation.
How you feel about that? Your man, your guy.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. So explain why it's a problem.
Because it crosses boundaries, and then because some of these IG chicks they take it too far. A lot of them will just go to the extreme. It's unnecessary.
All right. What can you give us an example?
I
I mean,
can't
a
give you an
hypothetical
example for
or-
myself, but I'm just saying, just like the way like a lot of these celebrities will get blown up because they're saying that all these girls are in their DMs and it causes so many problems in relationships.
Okay. And what you feel about that?
You talking about as far as my chick getting hearts?
No, like your chicks getting hard from guys.
Well,
or
I keep my social media separate. That's to make to eliminate everything, and I try to basically like a trust thing. I'm not gonna, and I'm friends with some of her peoples on social media. You know, we just choose not to whatever like that because
Now, are you two friends on social media?
no, but I'm friends
Okay.
with some of her friends
Okay.
on
So
social
you don't
media.
follow each other.
No, we
Okay.
don't follow each other.
So what's the reason you don't follow each other? You don't want to see the niggas putting her eyes in her pictures, or what is it?
Nah, I mean at the time I just don't want to mix and match. I just don't want to follow her. What I don't see, I can't get mad at.
And you follow you and your
Nah.
nah. So y'all
Mine don't do social media, so that's
okay,
even better.
all right. And
Stays off.
how does he feel about you having social media?
He's fine.
Okay.
It's fine because mine is just really like because I travel a lot,
Mm-hmm.
so I put like a lot of stuff with traveling, and I'm real big on my family, so it's mostly just all about like, family stuff and traveling stuff.
Okay.
So
I mean, niggas still slide in the DM, even
That's
if
true.
traveling. Like, yo,
that's true.
Yeah, but
You right,
if you're not,
but I don't
friends like
entertain that.
or you're not really
no,
thinking about that,
It's about entertaining it.
Exactly.
Everything is about entertainment.
Exactly.
so I feel like sometimes you need. I mean, I don't think social media and the way the world is going is too intrusive.
I feel like people give it too much power. Like I just
It's,
said,
it's going to get power because what you're doing, you letting people intrude into your space. Normally, back in the days, there wasn't no social media,
Correct.
so I wouldn't know what my chick is doing 24 hours of the damn day. You understand what I'm saying? So
you go on dates and shit, and you notice like you get to the date, and all of a sudden she filming the food that y'all eating.
but then that's what I'm saying. It's becoming a little too intrusive about your life. You got to have some time for yourself, and you got to have some kind of separation. We can't be bonded to the hip all day. You know what I mean? So
I always like any girl I mess with, like you need to have friends because you need to go do something. With
I
your
mean,
friends.
she can have friends as long as it ain't no exes. That's it.
I mean,
Nah, bro, we not going to the damn whatever restaurant.
no, with her friends, her own girls. Like she want to go on a girls trip. Go
That's
ahead.
yeah. Go ahead, like
Do that.
get lost.
Like
But-
let me miss you for a little bit. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm just talking about all that.
All this we
All that-
we're
all that-
together forever.
Right.
Ride or die.
Joined
like,
at
I
the
need,
hip.
Like, my
Nah,
nigga.
but all that friends with the ex and all that shit like that. Nah, I'm not cool with that.
I mean, I really don't care when it comes to that. Depending on their relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah.
I mean, that's just me. You have your way.
You're right. I'm just speaking for myself.
No,
Nah.
yeah. For me, I don't really give that shit power because I don't really give a fuck about the next man. Like I know what I do and what I bring to the table. So fuck the next nigga. Cause niggas ain't me. That's how I feel. Know what I mean? That's just me. I stand on that. Know what I'm saying?
And I'm petty.
I'm petty too. I'm King Petty, nigga.
Nah.
Petty Wop. Petty Wop.
Nah, I'm
And
petty.
both my eyes good, nigga.
I'm
I'm so petty.
I'm
Know what I mean? That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, and I mean, like I said, why is it so if your significant other left heart eyes on somebody's page, but he told you he wasn't like lusting over her, he was just saying that he loved the pic, he just didn't want to write it in a whole context. Like,
Right.
Know what I mean? How would you take that? Would you take it like he's telling you the truth, or would you take it like, oh shit?
No, I would take it like he's telling the truth. We're mature enough in our relationship to have that type of discussion.
But see, I'm the type of guy, if I knew it kind of bothered her a little bit,
Yeah.
I just wouldn't do it at all because I want her to feel comfortable. See the difference right there? I'm not going to do that. I don't give a fuck if the picture look gorgeous. I'm not going to do it because at the end of the day, I always look at, I don't want her to embarrass me. So I try my best.
Embarrassing you is walking into a spot and niggas had your girl getting banged out in the bathroom. That's embarrassing, bro. Her like shit that happens in DMs and all that other shit. That's just gonna happen regardless. We can't control that.
I can't control what.
You gotta trust the person you with. At the end of the day, you're a representation of me, and I'm a representation of you.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
And it's not a representation if she's engaging or I'm engaging with a female in stuff I can't show her. If I can't show her,
But you're not engaging. I'm gonna put it to you like I'm gonna give y'all an example. I was dating somebody, my ex-girl, and my page is not private. Everything's there for you to see. Why are you questioning me about a person I'm not hiding it from you.
But what the person said.
It's nothing. I put heart eyes on the picture.
Did y'all have a conversation about that she
When
don't
we
like
first
it?
started, I told her she's been following me forever, and she's done seen my analogy. Like, if I put this on your page, doesn't mean I want to date you, be with you, or whatever. I'm just too lazy to type. I love the way you look in this picture, so and so.
And I'm saying that
You know what I mean?
for my chick, if she has a problem with it, I'm just not going to do it. It's not that serious. Simple.
All right. I mean, that's your take on it. That's your take on it. And you, how you feel? You feel
I feel,
either way?
I agree with you.
all right. All right. So
I don't
she's
have
So
a problem with that.
but what if you did have a problem with it?
Then that warrants a conversation.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that if the girl do have a problem with it, I would just not do it. I'm not going to.
But is it insecurity or is it?
I don't
or
care.
Just.
If I love my girl and even if she insecure about that, that little click button is not
Right.
that serious.
Listen,
Right.
I could love my girl. Me putting a heart eye on something is not going to establish that I love the other chick.
I'm not saying it is.
Especially when I wrote a whole
just
analogy
saying-
of why I do it.
I'm just saying I would go above and beyond to make sure my lady
Yo, bro, you
is
sound,
happy.
You sounding like a real
And this-
politician
and this
right
is
now.
why-
bro.
this
You running
is
for
why-
governor? Nah, real talk. This ain't.
And this
I don't
is
know
why-
who the fuck you is, nigga. This ain't no Lardell Melvin, nigga. I mean, we need to stop this show. Where my bro? Because you out here capping, gang.
So
with
you
a big cap.
trying to tell me that some
Cuz I know you. My motherfuckers probably met you. I know you. I know you, nigga. The same way you know me. When I was trying to sneak in to go see my baby mom, you caught me on the low, like, oh shit. You're like, what you doing over here? Nah, I'm just chilling. No, you not, nigga. Why you got that bag on you? I know you. So all this politician shit you doing right here, you running for office, nigga?
ain't nobody running for office. I'm
You trying
just
to be a controller or some shit, borough president? Cause bro, this shit right here ain't you, my boy. Respectfully, it's not.
let me ask somebody. If my chick had a problem with the like button or something like that, do you think I would stop? Be
Has he
honest.
stopped?
Yeah, be
Yeah.
honest. With Joanne with Joanne on the hunt and everything. Be honest. Keep it real.
Yeah, you will.
I'm dead serious. Sometimes you got to pick your battles, bro. You have to pick your battles. Some battles ain't worth the fight. Like, I don't give a fuck about a like. I got to go home to this girl. I don't want to deal with that. That's not a fight that I want to fight. I'm all about.
But why are you fighting about a like if she know you in real life?
If she's uncomfortable about something, I'm going to respect
But why
her.
would she feel uncomfortable if she knows you in real life?
It don't matter if she's
does
uncomfortable. If she tells me
Well, she expresses it to him.
that I'm uncomfortable,
And he
I am
listens
uncomfortable.
to
Okay,
her.
but why
right.
would
If
she
she
be
says
uncomfortable
I'm
if she know-
uncomfortable,
You know your man, right? You know your man.
correct.
He knows you.
Correct.
Right? So at the end of the day, it has to be some level of trust
Yes.
between the both of you. So like if I see somebody attracted to you, I'm not gonna be like, yo, why that nigga put hard eyes in your shit? I'm not bothered by that.
that's you. Everybody's
Everyone's
different.
different.
If she has a problem with it, I'm going to reach.
He's gonna
I don't think
listen-
she's
he's gonna
asking.
listen to her
I don't think she's
concerns
asking
and-
me too much to say don't like the
Yo,
picture.
bro, as much as I love you, bro, I just see bullshit. I don't see you saying, yo, I'm not going.
Special guest, how you feel? And you know me.
Has he? No, hold on. Let me ask the question. Has you ever told him not to speak to somebody and he continue to speak to somebody? You could be honest. Don't worry about it. Wink if you need help. I got you.
Blink,
I haven't.
Yeah? Nah? Never? Okay. All right.
blink
As-
twice
as-
if you need help.
Yeah. Just blink twice. Yeah, please.
As much as,
I'll just give her a sign. You know, go like that to your chest or something.
at the end of the day, it's about respect. And
No,
what
you
I'm
always
saying
gotta
like that,
respect. No,
it's about respect.
Everything is based on respect.
And so, like I always say, man, a woman can really break you down, really, really disrespect you. And I'm a real firm believer that, yo, I never want my chick to disrespect me. So I'm not gonna do something. That's not
what you
about-
consider disrespect though? Like what you mean? Her cheating with another nigga? Because we could do that all day. I could cheat with another
Well, there's
girl.
a difference between emotional cheating and physical cheating, but that's a whole nother
Listen,
subject.
listen,
I mean,
we-
men
That's a
cheat.
whole, that's
men-
a whole nother
men
show.
cheat.
That's a whole nother show.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I give you an example.
Mm-hmm.
I give you an example. Sometimes you can pick a vibe on a girl. This is me, and I can tell, yo, I can knock that out the box, and probably get away with the shit, right? And I'm not going to do that. Want to know why? Because I know a hard dick trumps everything. You know what I'm saying? So I know that female can really fuck me over real big time. So, and really embarrass me. I'm not going to do that.
But are you being honest with these women, though?
What do you mean being honest? I'm just not going to disrespect. I'm not going to disrespect like fuck your friend and no shit like that. I'm not doing that.
We're not talking about fucking nobody's friend. We just saying random shit, like, you know what I mean? Randomly, just if you dealing with somebody and you cheat or whatever per se from the thing, you're saying that you're
I'm confused what you asking me. You got to ask me directly what you saying.
No, because you just saying right now that you said, rephrase what you just said.
I'm talking about when a female that you're dealing with, if she's uncomfortable about something,
okay,
you got to consider
her
feelings, because it could be something that she can really fuck you over about and be worse.
Right.
So whatever I put out, basically what I'm saying, whatever I put out, she can throw it back 20 times harder than me.
But you're not putting nothing out. But
Karma.
All you did was put out a heart emoji, bro.
And she's uncomfortable about it.
All right, but that's the only thing. So what?
She's uncomfortable.
What could
about
she
it.
possibly do for you putting a like on something that she could see, because your page is not private?
Dude, that's my chick. She could sit there and say, a dude could sit there and she could give a dude an extra fucking smile. Give you an example. I got you. A fucking dude was sitting there smiling in my face. We talking about cars and shit like that. One day I left with fucking keys remember I left the keys in the fucking the door when I was on 189th Street? This faggot ass motherfucker, he gonna go knocks on the door and gives her the key and basically asks her out. Now, what if I was a sleaze bucket and was just doing dumb shit in the fucking damn in the building? She could have really fucked me over and took him up on that offer.
Okay.
So you got to think about certain things that you sitting there doing. Like, yo, a hard dick trumps anything.
I feel you on that, but that also comes in with trust, though, bro. Because at the end of the day, she ain't take his advances. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm talking about, what if I did her dirty in the past? Because there was opportunities around there where I could have done her dirty and stuff like that.
Okay, I got you.
I'm not going to do that, because at the end of the day, anything I could do to her, she could do it 20 times worse back to me.
But what if she does it first?
Then that's different.
Okay, that's
you understand?
what I'm saying.
But at the end of the day, we not here to go tick for tat.
No, of course
we
not.
we only can speak about somebody who you've been with for an extended amount of time, who, to your knowledge, gave you nothing but respect. So if she tells me, listen, I don't like that,
then you're gonna respect what she said.
I'm going to respect that, because that like don't really mean nothing to me.
I mean, for me, it's really not. It's black and white. It's just a like. It's not. I'm not shooting my shot. I ain't in your DM. I'm not doing none of that.
It depends. It depends on your relationship and the person that you know. I know her. I know if she sits there and she tells me that I don't like that shit, I'm just not going to do it.
I just feel people give social media too much power.
It don't matter. I don't give a fuck what kind of power it is. If she tells me that I don't like this right here, it's not done. It's not that serious.
Okay, now I get what you're saying. You're saying like more or less that, you're respecting your lady's wishes.
Because it's not that serious.
It's not that serious. All right, cool. So now if you dating somebody, right, and y'all, after the first date, who continues to pay going forward?
Well, I'm going to tell you like this, man. I got the gift from heaven. I went out with this girl, and the date cost me like 80-something cents. You may be like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, because I don't.
Yeah.
What country you was at? That's what I need to know. 80 cents. But you was in Colombia?
We were supposed to go out on a date, right? Went out on a date. I go to pick her up. I said, yo, where you want to go? I ain't really hungry. You ain't hungry? We supposed to go out on a date. She said, no, we can hang out, but I'm really not hungry. I just ate. So I took her to the spot on Gun Hill Road, because I was hungry. I really was hungry. So I went and got a pizza. I said, you want some? She said, you can buy me a slushie. It's a match made in heaven.
Okay, all right, that's cool. Of you, yourself, who continues to pay after the first date? Like, you know what I mean? Like, as long as the trajectory of the relationship, you know what I mean?
I think it depends on how the relationship is going.
Yeah.
I think the male should pay.
Yeah.
However, I think once you get to a level in where you see some form of like a serious commitment,
Yeah.
then, You can pay one time. He can pay one time.
I mean, I feel like
you could go Dutch, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on the level of how your relationship grows. But
I
I
feel
think
like
in the
as-
beginning, it's necessary
Oh no,
for
no,
the
no.
guy to pay.
As men, we always gonna pay. But, you know,
Correct.
like you can leave a little tip or something like that.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I kind of see it when it comes to that. So now let me ask you a question too. Like when you inviting somebody, like if you like one time I went out, I was hanging out when a shorty hit me up like, yo, pull up on me. Come on, I got you. You know what I mean? So I pull up, you know what I mean? I get there, buy drinks, whatever. I'm buying drinks. Shorty had a tab for $107 on hookah. I don't smoke hookah. So she looking at me like, oh, you're not going to pay that? I'm like, bitch, I'm not. Why would I pay that? I don't smoke hookah. I don't do hookah. I didn't smoke hookah.
Well-
You was smoking this and you invited me to the spot.
But I was about
Well,
to say. If
you
she
invited me.
If she
I got
invited
an
you,
answer.
then
You
I
invited
think
me there.
if
I
she
got an
invited
answer
you,
for
I
that.
think she should have.
Yeah, like, you know, I pay for my drinks and the drinks I brought for us.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm not paying for $100 and something of hookah that you smoked before I got here, fam.
Simple
That's
answer to
irrelevant.
that.
Go ahead.
Simple
What's the
answer to
answer?
that.
Go ahead.
See, men, we don't really do our homework when we go out and you date the girl. You got to sit there and figure out what kind of chick you're dealing with.
Okay.
You know what I mean? In a relationship with the girl that I deal with, that I went out the cheap date, right? 80-something cents, something like that. Following date, I think, where we went? I know I paid for it, but I know it was like, I think IHOP or some shit like that. So it was like, things was like gradually, it was going simple. Like
Well, you should do that, yeah.
Right.
It was simple, right?
You shouldn't start no check on Philippe Childs.
Hold on.
Or Z Prime.
Z Prime. You know them steaks are $600.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it depends. It depends if she's used to
Not
that.
on the first date, bro. I'm sorry. I don't even know.
No.
I don't even know you that well. I don't even know what your favorite
No.
color is. What's your 5-year year plan? I'm taking you
Nah,
to
because
600.
you're putting the price tag on. If the girl is used to it and you're used to it, what's the problem?
Okay, but let me ask you something. Now, you introduced her to a $600 date on the first date. The second date, she expected Chef Ramsay to cook dinner for y'all niggas.
No, because you already
Fuck
did.
out of here, bro.
No,
Nah.
let me.
We
finish.
gonna start at BBQs.
Let me. No.
We gonna start at BBQs first. Then we graduate to Applebee's. Know what I mean? And then from there we go till you get to Julang and all that other shit. Gang.
Karen, if you meet a guy, right, and y'all had a mutual, what's that restaurant? It's a restaurant I think called Del Crisp, something like that.
Del Frisco.
Del Crisco,
Okay.
right?
Del Frisco's, yeah.
Del Frisco, right? We and you speak. Yo, I ate there before. You ate there before. We talking. Yo, let's go there together.
Not
And
on
it's
the first date though, Tut.
Why? I'm gonna put a price tag on her if we
I don't even
already
know her
see-
yet, bro. For me to be
So
feeling like
what?
I'm
I can afford it. So what?
I could afford it too.
So what?
We gonna go to BBQs.
No.
Guess what? What you want? The sticky wings, baby? I got you.
And that's the time. But
You want the $20 big cup of
But wait, if you're having a conversation with someone and they're mentioning a specific restaurant that you both have in common,
and you're both like,
and you both like, and he wants to take me there,
Okay.
I'm not gonna say no.
Of course not. You
But
not- you're not gonna
again,
say no.
I probably the mindset that I'm in, I'm not gonna think that the next time he has to take me to something more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
If we have multiple restaurants in common, it doesn't matter if
we'll
it's the
go there.
first date, third date, fifth date, second
I
date.
mean, my
we'll
first
just
day, I didn't
go.
even know. The first
So-
date
so-
is like brand.
Okay,
when you go to,
hold
hold
on.
on. Let me tell you. Let me give you my trajectory.
all right.
The first date is like when you go to a restaurant and bring the bread and the butter. Before you get the meal and you taste it, they bring you the bread and the butter. You getting to know this person. So now that first date will dictate if we gonna go to a second one or it's gonna be clipped after the first date.
Correct.
I ain't gonna take you to Del Frisco's, even though we like the same shit. But if I know you like Del Frisco, guess what? When your birthday come up, we in Del Frisco. It's lit. The first date, we going to BBQs or we doing 2 for $20 at Applebee's, my boy. That's how I'm giving it up. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Can I say something, Karen?
And it's not because I don't got no money and I can't pay for it, because I'm a foodie myself, bro. But
Can I say something?
I mean, it's an interview process, bro.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm giving you true events. I'm giving you real life events.
I'm giving you real life events also, bro.
Okay.
But see, it goes back to the standards that you have in the first segment
Yes.
of what we discussed with past exes.
Okay.
And
So
Jew has his
so-
expectations when it comes to dating and how to pay.
okay. What I'm saying is that, the same person that we're talking about. Remember, the first thing was 80-something cents, right? The
And
sec-
that was a trigger for you, like this is the love of my life.
Nah,
and
it piqued my interest because
Okay.
she knew
'Cause it was
whatever I
different.
did.
It
It
was
was
different.
different,
it was
right?
different, right?
So
right.
the second time, It was like a $25 breakfast at IHOP. The third time we hung out, I don't know if she remembered it or not. She was like, yo, we should go to Delancey Street. I want to buy a coat. So we went to go buy a coat. She was like, you don't see nothing you like? I said, yo, I like that coat right there. She said, well, go get the coat. And just brought me the coat.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is that, yo, if you can afford it, some people.
It's not about affording, bro.
Hold
We're
on.
talking about the first date.
Hold
You
on.
telling me how you fell in love, bro. You giving me a whole trajectory of your romance movie, bro.
No, if you let
I'm
me
asking you on the
finish.
first date. On the first date,
If she
going
wa-
forward, bro.
I
That's
was
it.
willing. Hold on. I was willing to go to an expensive restaurant. I thought she was cute. She had brains on her, and I didn't mind. I'm not taking her to BBQs. I didn't think she was a
She
BBQ type of chick.
I am.
piqued your interest.
I'm not saying nothing wrong with you, but you can't knock me because I
I'm
don't
not,
want to
I'm
go.
not knocking you, bro, but I'm not going to spend $600 on the first date with a chick that I barely know.
And I understand that.
That's
but
what
I'm
I'm
just
saying.
I understand that and I respect that, but I'm saying I would if it was like that.
Now, if I really like you and we moving forward, then we
If you have something in common, what I'm saying, Julio, if you and her connect on another level, and this is what you're used to, and this is what she's used to, we ain't talking about a bird who don't know nothing.
I'm not talking about a bird. I'm talking about a first date, bro. This is the first date. I don't know how we connect. If this is the first time me and her
If we're
sit.
talking on the phone, we meeting. If I meet you,
Me talking to you and what you show me, saying something and showing something is two different things, bro. I could tell you I'm the best fucking, and I could be a sleazeball behind closed doors.
Actions speak louder.
can I get your
Exactly,
opinion?
right?
Can I get
Feel
your
me?
opinion on that, please?
You gotta run the question.
Do you think if you go out with somebody, should you put a price limit on the first date as a guy or a girl? Meaning, if I meet you and we both connect and we're talking on the phone, yo, I like Del Frisk, you like that restaurant, and I say, yo, let's go there. Is it a problem with that?
No, I'm not saying there's a problem with that, but I mean, I'm just
That's
saying.
cool.
But what I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying. You can't knock. I'm not knocking you
I
because
know,
you
I'm
want to
not-
go to be. If
no,
you
I'm
want to
not
go to
knocking
BBQ,
you. I'm not taking a girl that I'm trying to get to know to Z Prime the first time, bro. We could do Starbucks. I don't even drink coffee, but we could sit there and talk. I need to get to know who you are as a person. Then I know, okay, you like this thing, you like that thing, then going forward as we continue to
You
talk
do,
about
you do a mental check and be like, okay,
All
she
right,
likes
so now
this,
for her
I like
birthday, I'm
that,
gonna do
I
that, or I'm gonna do that. But I'm not
Right.
doing that on the
So
first date.
some
But I don't know. I don't even know if you like left or right. You know what I'm saying?
so some people would say she kind of jumped out the window by buying that leather.
I mean, different folks for different strokes, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not here to judge nobody how they do their thing because you can see people that just meet and in 3, 4, 5 months they're
already engaged, married,
lively
living
and all that
together,
shit,
the
and
whole nine.
they've been married 18 years, and you see
Correct.
motherfuckers that been with each other for 20 years, and 20 years been a fucking natural disaster.
Right. And
You know
then
what I mean?
And that's all, what I'm basically saying is that you can't put a price tag on if the person is used to a certain thing and y'all kind of on the same level.
See, but you
about
you
something.
saying that after you get to know them.
No,
That's how
I'm
you
talking
get-
about if I meet the girl, right? I meet the girl and we talking
You
on the
bagged
phone.
the girl in the club, and you was like, "Yo."
First of all, I'm not going to bag a girl in the club.
Giving you a hypothetical.
No, but
you
that
met
don't
at the
match
bus
up.
stop, nigga. The train
I met-
station.
I met at the
depot. At the fucking at the laundromat. You met.
I met her at the laundromat.
At the laundromat.
Right.
Oh, yo, we should get up and
No.
We
We talking on the phone. Let's say we
Even if
talking
we
on the
talking
phone.
Oh yeah, we should go. We should hang out one day. Oh, let's
What
go
kind
catch.
of
Let's go catch Black Panther Forever.
Okay, we go
That's
to
the
Black
first
Panther
date.
forever.
We watch that. We go get.
But that's a choice. But if I go and tell her, we sit there and I say, yo, Karen, what kind of food you like? And she said, I like steak. I said, you know what? I like steak too. I got this restaurant in the city I like to go to.
I'm not knocking you. I'm not knocking you for that.
And she said, yeah, you know what? I ate there. I like that restaurant right there. Yo, you want to go? No problem. We're going to go. And it's no problem with that. Who?
Yeah, I mean that's how you feel about it. I feel it's certain different. If I'm getting to know somebody, I want to get to know you. Just because we talk on the phone,
And I'm
doesn't
not.
mean- It's all about chemistry. You know that. It's about
it's
chemistry.
about
Yeah,
chemistry.
It's about chemistry.
But if we got that chemistry, we both want to go to
Bro,
that
I went on a
restaurant.
date with a girl that didn't let me get 2 words in, bro. The whole fucking day she's talking about herself. You know what I did? My niggas was clubbing downtown. We went to the movies. I said, I'm going to the bathroom. I went to the fucking club, nigga, and left her in the movie theater, bro. That's what I did, bro. Not one word I could get in, bro, because she was just talking about herself, bro. That's the first date, bro.
But when you were having conversations with her prior to the first date, was she just going, wouldn't
She
stop.
kept she kept talking a little bit too much. Like,
So you
know what I
already
mean?
knew.
No, but that's another thing that happens in relationships. You don't
Right.
you see the red flags in the beginning, but you're like, oh nah, I could change that. Because we all been succumbed to that type of shit where you get with somebody and you know shorty a little loose when she get drunk. You watching her. You know what I mean? She ain't your girl now. She ain't your girl in the beginning, but you see her mannerism. I work in the clubs, bro. I see girls acting real slutty sometimes. You know what I mean? When they drink. When they sober, they different. They drink. Now when she with you, now you fighting every motherfucker in the club. But you knew that for the
Right.
beginning when you saw it.
Because she a sloppy drunk.
Yeah.
But that's my point. I'm not going to date a girl that's going to the club because I know I don't like that.
Right.
I don't
So
like that kind
you
of woman.
have your red flags.
I already know that. It's like I said.
We talking about the first date. You don't know about those red flags unless
I speak to
they
her on the
present-
phone. I
Okay.
talk to her on the
She
phone.
could tell, like I said, you could say, yo, I'm a stand-up man. I take care of my family. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, you got 28 baby mothers, 500 kids like Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. Hold
she
up.
didn't know that, but you was selling this
Stop. Okay, stop right there.
whole hum shit. Nigga.
Stop right
Go
there.
ahead. Go ahead.
Stop right there. Listen to what he said about the baby mother. Remember in the beginning, I sat there and said, I got a kid. She kind of frowned on it. I said, nah, I don't have no baby mom's problem. I put that shit in check right there. Yeah, right, whatever. You ever had a problem? It ever was an issue? If
Shout
never-
out my kid's mother, because she hit it out the park, bro. I never had no baby mama drama, none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
No, I didn't have a problem.
So it was no problems, no issues, no nothing like that, right?
No, you was real about that.
So what I'm saying is that would you have felt that it was different if we would have went to like a nice restaurant? Because I was willing to go at that time. I was really on Ruth Chris. Would that have been a problem?
No.
At the end of the day, things is right there in front of you before you even know it. It's like I learned during age, like at first girlfriend, that's the first girlfriend I ever had. Think about it. You ever know me to have a girlfriend? No. Never, right? And you knew me since I was 16 years old.
Oh, yeah, facts.
I never had a girlfriend.
That's a fact.
So my standards is so high that I never had a girlfriend. Wherever y'all had girlfriends and stuff like that, I never had a girlfriend. And so the kind of like the homework I did, like the checklist, she just kept hitting the checklist.
Yeah, but you saying like it's for me like what you saying is like the conversation you went on day. If I met a girl on a Sunday and I'm like, yo, let's hang out on a Tuesday, I really don't know you. That one day conversation that we spoke on the phone doesn't tell me or let me know.
So
like,
how long did it take you to make that to know that she was the one and completed all your check marks?
It took, I think, maybe like 2 months in. 2 months in, I mean, I was a lot of rough on the edges because, like I said, I never had a girlfriend, so you never know. Like, I didn't know how to be I guess a boyfriend or a man like that. You know what I mean?
that was something new. I mean,
So
Right.
it was like new. Like I lived by myself.
you have
I
to take
dealt-
somebody's feelings into
you know what I mean?
consideration.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, I still is a working process to take dealing with other people's feelings, but you know, you're talking about a guy who dealt with hundreds and hundreds of women, literally, and it's like, you know, it's just a different person. And so what I'm saying is, like I said, what if at the end of the day, I know for me, we all different. I'm not going to go and deal with a certain kind of woman. And I'm not saying I don't want to stereotype, but the chances are if I deal with a woman, I meet her in the club, she's a clubber.
No, she
So-
might have been there that one day,
But it's
chilling
the-
with her girls because it's her girl's birthday.
But the chances is that
You don't
if
know that until you start conversating with that person.
But the odds is more that she's a clubber versus yes, it is.
It's no odds because you speaking to her. Remember, you saying you on the phone, you conversating with this person. She telling you, "Oh, I really don't come. That's my first time hanging out in 8 months. It's my sister's birthday, or my homegirl's birthday.
When I met my
She
chick,
a homebody. She
when I
like to
met-
go watch the game.
I met a homebody because she was at home. You understand what I'm saying?
I mean, but I'm
And
just
then-
saying. I'm giving you an example because I met girls that don't club. They don't club like that, but they just happen to be in the club because they happen to be their homegirl's birthday.
At the
that's me.
the initial conversation, you was at home, right?
Yeah.
So
So you back there at home?
yeah, I was talking on the phone to a mutual friend, and she was in the house, and she was saying something. I heard her voice.
And you said, "Who's that?"
I said, I bet you. What I said? What the hell I said? I said,
No, you said, who's that?
who's that? And I said, if she see me, I bet she gonna want to take me out. And then she said, no, you gonna take me out. So word, all right, whatever. I asked homegirl what she looked like. I think she showed me a picture. I said, yeah. She did some bullshit. You know, if she choose to tell that story, she could tell. But she did some bullshit. We met up. We were supposed to meet up. It was on a Friday. We were supposed to meet up. And
She fronted.
nah, she did. Tell them the bullshit you did. The trick. This pay attention to this shit.
You was testing him?
No. I left my wallet upstairs because I said if I wasn't feeling him when I came downstairs, I would have been
that's
like, okay,
smart.
nice meeting you. And that's it.
So, but I knew when she seen
I'm
me.
gonna try that though. Damn, but I can't leave my wallet at home if I'm in her house, right? Nah.
No, I had came downstairs.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying. If she comes with me, all right, copy. Yeah, because I'm thinking like, I can't leave my wallet. Oh, I left my wallet.
Yeah, so
Came all the way over here. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
Right.
so
that's a good one though.
yeah, so she did that bullshit, and then I guess once she spoke with me, she felt comfortable. I knew I was in when she was like, "Yo, get your bleep number," and so I said, I got this one right here. Okay. So, but at the end of the day, it's just my formula. Everybody has their own formula.
No, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not, and that's why I'm so fixated on women's past and stuff like that, because I'm not going to deal with a certain kind of. I know myself, so no matter what, I'm going to pick a certain kind of woman.
Like only thing I would say about a woman's past that I want to know, like if you was a prostitute, a fucking porn star, some shit like
Why
that.
does it matter? It's in her past.
It's her past, but I need to know, bro.
But no, you said that's in her past, bro. It don't count.
I don't want my man to send me an XNXX video of my joint getting her shit black.
Hold on. So what's the difference? What's the difference, Karen? What's the difference from the XX? What's the XXN? Whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
What's the difference from an XXN video versus Mike from up the block who got an XXN video of your girl that works on the job? Is it a difference?
Mike up the block, I don't know him. Let's just say that.
Right.
But my girl's on a social network.
If
She ain't tell me that. She's my girl. I'm not talking about a girl I'm dealing with. She's my fucking girl. And all those conversations we had, you forgot to tell me that you was doing porn?
Right. Yeah, I don't think you would leave that out.
Exactly. Like you know what
That's
I mean?
very that's very important to disclose
exactly.
when you're getting into a relationship with
Okay,
somebody.
she did porn. That's in her past. She tells you.
All right, then it's up to me to decide
Then
if I
it's
want
up
to deal
to-
with her
right.
or not. deal with her.
But that's your standard though, right?
What?
What you just saying, that's your standard, right?
Yeah.
So what's the problem with my standard?
Yeah.
I respect your standard. Why you can't respect my
Because
standard?
your standard is you worrying about something that she did with
I'm
an
not
ex.
worried. Why are you worried about it? Why are you worried about it for?
Because she didn't tell me. That's why I'm worried about it.
So what if she didn't tell me? It's the same
That's
thing.
like you sending me a video. I'm on IG. I'm on all these social media. Oh, my wife. I love her. All this. And then you send me, yo, who? You send me something on, text. I click the video. My shorty getting, she on Bang Bros, nigga. You forgot to tell me that you was on Bang Bros?
Okay.
I invested this whole time. I'm out here.
What's the
Whole
difference?
time, niggas got videos of you on bangbros.com.
Now, what if your significant other, someone sent her a video of you
I never did
from
no
way
video.
up, but say there was one out there.
There's no video.
How you know?
But
Because I know.
You
I
don't
know
know?
what I did. Yeah,
you don't know.
You don't know.
Let me tell you
She
something.
probably
These
she had to
these
get-
hackers
Yeah.
with social media, the way that they take people's images and do stuff,
Yep.
I give you
it
an-
can be very believable.
I give you another example, and she knows about this. It's a guy that works on my job. I got videos of his wife with a dog chain around her neck and shit like that.
How you got that video?
I did the video.
You did it?
Yes. Karen, for a certain amount of time, women, like I told you, women was nothing but cars. He trying to act brand new.
No, I'm not acting brand new, bro.
So you acting like we wasn't doing what the fuck we was doing.
No, I've never denied that. I'm just telling you, I'm not gonna spend $600 on a steak on the first date, bro.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that at the end of the day, if her husband got a hold of that tape or he's sitting there and he has a good wife, is that a problem? Karen.
It would definitely be a discussion and it would be a huge concern, but it depends. It depends on those two individuals and that marriage,
But
if it can survive based on the
Going
information
by,
that's disclosed.
going by Julio's rules, that was in the past. That was before you.
And the husband could probably feel the same way, but he should know.
Exactly.
She probably forgot about the shit.
You don't forget.
Nah,
you don't forget about having
no
dog
pictures
chain
like
around
that.
your fucking neck, nigga. Fuck
Come
outta
on
here.
now.
You out here trying to be
Come
101
on.
Dalmatians. Get out of here with that, bro. I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. No. You forgot that?
Nah.
But at the end of the day, right?
You don't forget that.
Exactly. You forgot
Okay.
to tell me you do porn.
You don't forget that.
So okay, Cameron.
Now, forgetting
do-
to say I cheated on my SATs to get into Yale. That's
Exactly.
one thing.
Exactly.
All right.
But if
Talk-
I did porn,
talk to them, Cameron.
and it could be on YouTube or anywhere on
Exactly.
social
Cameron,
media,
my man can
that
send
you
me a
don't
video.
forget. That you don't forget
Cameron,
to
we're
tell.
not talking about porn, but we're talking about the situation I just told you. I have a video of this.
And you
Dude,
cool?
and
no,
is this your coworker? Like you know this dude? Like yours is cool?
Y'all
I
cool?
don't know him, but I've seen him. Yes,
All right. You seen them? That got nothing.
I've
That
seen
got nothing to
him.
do with homie. You know how many chicks I done killed, nigga? And I see they niggas in the club and I see them in the street.
Let me finish.
That's life. That ain't my man.
Let me finish.
Ain't true.
Let me
You feel
finish.
me? It's
from,
different.
from a female's point of view, you think she told him about the video?
She probably did. You don't forget stuff like that.
So you would tell you would say it's a video out there of me.
I would tell only because I wouldn't want him to find out in a different way.
No,
That would
I'm not-
embarrass
and
him.
that's the
I
step.
would.
No, no,
I
no.
would be woman enough to say, "Listen,
No.
there's this situation from my past that I need you to know about,
Exactly.
and we can decide from there where this is
how we
going,
move- thank
how
you,
we
Karen.
move forward."
That's how I move. I'm moving how Karen move.
I'm not talking about because you know he works at the same job as me.
No, it's not even about
I'm
working
talking
at the
about
same
before-
job.
before
It's
you-
it's
before
just,
you-
just the
before-
fact that it's out there, and he may find out. I wouldn't want him to find out in a way that I didn't tell him. If I care for him and I love him, I will tell him before he
That's what I'm
finds
saying.
out from the streets.
It's just
as
certain
we say,
things-
from the streets.
certain
There's certain
things you
things
don't
that
leave out, bro.
certain things you got to tell
So
before you find out in the
wait,
streets.
So
because
how far into the relationship do you tell him? You don't just sit there and date a guy like, yo, I did a video.
No, when you know that it's gonna get serious.
when you
between
know,
y'all,
when
then
you know,
tell them.
when you get to that point,
Like
when
if
you
I
know
did
something's
videos with
serious.
shorties and I'm a fucking porn star, a fucking Pornhub, one of them fucking stars and thing, I'm gonna tell my lady, yo, listen, you know, I've done A, B, and C, and like Karen said, it's up to her to decide going forward. Does she want to deal with me because of what I did in my past or not? And from there, that's how we go. That's how we move on. The conversation has to be had. You don't forget about that, bro. No. You know what I mean? You don't forget
You
about
don't forget about that. That's something you
I
don't
forgot.
forget
I forgot
about.
to tell you.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just shit that. Don't,
But you did say, do you think she told him?
I think, well, if they're married,
Yes.
right? I'm going to assume, I don't know this couple, but I'm going to assume that she told him, and he
You
was
really
able to
believe
move
that?
past
You
that
really
and married her.
You really believe
Listen,
that? Do you really?
yes.
I feel. Can I say what I feel?
I mean,
I feel
Who?
she kept some shit to the chest. Like, yo,
Who?
I ain't gonna tell this nigga I was a full freak.
you don't think so?
You know what I mean?
Hell
That
no.
I like to
I
hang off
think-
of chandeliers and do all type of shit. Know what I mean? And you know, certain shit that
Well,
cause us niggas we do it too.
she
It's certain
better-
shit we not gonna tell our ladies that we did.
She's
When
if
we-
she
you know what I mean?
didn't, I say this: if she didn't, she's taking a huge risk if that comes out,
Yeah, I mean,
because
all right,
that can
if-
definitely end the marriage.
So how can you respect that the end of the marriage for that right there? And I'm saying the same thing with my shit, and I'm like, nah, that'll be a deal breaker. You just said it would definitely end the marriage probably, and I said the same thing. Why it was a problem when I said it, but when she said it, it was no big issue.
Because what you're talking about someone who dated your girl, your current girl, like 30 years ago.
Exactly.
We're talking about we're talking about video.
Exactly.
Dating, it's not like her video, her
Exactly.
dating life is on video that you can key in and it'll
They don't
come
got-
up
they don't
on
got a
social
video of her
media.
eating at Del
There's no,
Frisco.
there's no
Listen,
video.
hold on,
this is the
But
steak.
when there's a video of someone on a, what'd you say, on a dog chain,
Yeah.
Hold on.
and you can
Yeah.
pull it up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Hold on,
nah.
some-
That's
somebody-
that.
some-
the,
somebody
the,
wanna
the
chime
levels.
in.
The levels are different.
Somebody want to chime in?
Chime in, please.
Yes, and you're forgetting guys lie on their dick.
That's a fact.
Facts. Yeah, salute to that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm saying if we have a discussion, it will be a discussion, and I'll be like, "Yo, look, such and such said, yo, he fucked you at the job, and he said you was doing this. I know you, and I trust in you. I'm gonna say, did this happen? And if you say it happened, It's up to me the same way that it's up to that guy with the video to make a decision. Do you feel comfortable of going forward in a relationship or not?
I
It's the same thing.
can't fault her what she did in the past with a nigga I don't give a fuck about. Nah,
So,
if
that
she
way
did
about
something
you-
with you, or yo, you know, I walk in the spot, like me and my man had hit eclipse something. He showed me a picture, shorty tattoo in the back. Know what I mean? It just so happened, went to the club, whatever. I go to the girl's house, and when I look at the same tattoo, I'm like, yo, where I saw this at before? So when we go in the spot, I'm like, oh yeah, that's my brother. And she looking at us like she ain't know what to do with herself, so she had to like get out of Dodge. You know what I mean? That's the difference than a nigga I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we got that. Back to you, Karen.
Yes.
I feel the presence, like you were almost saying, like it's okay that he break up with his wife because it's a video out, which was maybe 25 years ago that the video was made. That was 25 years ago, going by y'all rules. It was not in the present.
So she could have told me about that. She made that video 25 years ago. She didn't have to hide. She ain't forget.
So all right, what if the dude have photos? With the dude,
That's
hold on.
before me, bro. He helped.
So what-
if she did a video,
You
why
see
would
what I'm
he?
saying?
Why not? Why no?
Right.
But
Hold
listen,
on.
if she did a video, what's gonna make me think this nigga had photos of her and other videos that I didn't even see yet, bro? You feel me?
No. If you go and you saying this is a video, she should have remembered, right? What if the dude
Yes.
in my examples where it was on me, if what if the guy have pictures of her, and he's bringing the pictures, and I'm dealing with this, should I be?
But why is he bringing you the pictures,
Cause dudes do that. Come on, who you know damn well I did this shit.
bro? I seen niggas and girls that I clip, bro, and I don't be like, yo, gang, look, this is what your girl sent me. I don't do that, bro.
Right.
That's-
It all depends.
That's
It
bozo
depends on.
shit, bro.
I
It
did
all
that bozo
depends.
shit.
I'm gonna stand tall. I'm gonna keep it player, nigga.
It all depends
I'm
on
gonna
the
keep it
individual.
player. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be like, yo, bro,
Hold.
yo, bro, come here. Let me tell you, yo, look what your girl sent me, my boy.
Your pops is sitting there lying.
I'm not lying.
He's lying.
My daughter know me very well. She know I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Dude, it's been plenty of times we've been on that motherfucking block. Somebody walked through there. Yo, Tut. Blah, 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 blah. You dogs, think about it.
But he don't. But I don't got a relationship with them niggas like that, bro.
If we was all working together, if me, you, Spock, and everybody who was running together like that, we was all working
So
together.
you never worked in a workplace where a nigga had clipped a girl that you dealing with in the spot?
Never.
Cause I worked in a stuff with a girl, but before I started
But
talking to
that
her,
I was dealing with the girl, and
another nigga that works in my job was taking her down.
it's always been I clipped the girl first.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to that nigga like, yo, you got videos of shorty? I don't give a fuck what you did with her, bro. You not Julio, nigga.
No. At the end of the day, like I said, it's a matter of, and I proved my point when Karen said it. It's a matter of what you feel in your standards. That's it. That's all it is. It's all a matter of standards right there. I just
Everyone
gave you
has
some-
different standards.
Everybody got standards.
Everyone sees, has different type of red flags.
Porn was your standard, like you said. Porn was your.
You don't
standard.
forget about that, bro.
You don't.
So you can forget about pictures.
I can't forget about pictures. I know niggas took pictures of her, bro. You think your shorty ain't sent a nigga pictures before you?
I mean, she better answer that shit correctly.
Nah. You don't think she sent pictures before?
Did you? Did you?
Come on, Tut.
I'm asking. Let her answer it. Let her answer it.
No.
Did you? So is there any pictures out here floating around compromised positions?
Hell no. Not
I
that
say
I
that
know.
right. I mean, well, maybe she's one of 100, nigga, because we can have, I mean,
And
it
so,
happens.
but it goes back to you doing your homework before you claim a chick as your girl. I'm not just taking anything off the fucking street. I don't give a fuck how good she look or what she
Nah,
present.
but I'm not
like
saying
that.
that, bro. Nobody telling you to pick anything. Everybody has a past, bro.
I'm not.
If you send a dick pic 25 years ago, and the girl has it still, let's just say,
And if she tells me she can't accept it, I have to sit there and live by her rules. I can't sit there because she has to live with that. If she goes in, if I fuck the girl at her job and the girl is showing around whatever, like a dick pictures or some shit like that of me, and I have to live with that. She has to live with that, not me. So I can't tell her how to feel, yo. No, I may not.
I'm not telling you to tell her how to feel. I'm just saying you can't control nobody's past, bro. Because she wasn't thinking about you when she was doing that, bro.
It don't matter.
You wasn't even in her radar, bro. You wasn't even thinking about her Unless you spoke on that phone and you said who that in the background.
Hey, it is what it
You
is.
feel me?
It is what it
all
is.
right. I mean, we gonna have to agree to disagree.
It
with
ain't a
each other.
disagree. I don't you can't disagree me about my feelings. Same way I can't disagree with you about your feelings.
All right,
Right.
say that.
You got your own standards. I got mine. Mine
right,
is a little higher than yours.
No, I mean, no. I think mine's is pretty good. If you got a video out there of you doing sex and you forgot to tell me, that's something different than what you did 20 years ago with a nigga. When I was
With a
20 years
photo.
ago, I was fucking another.
With a
chick.
photo. If a dude got a photo, he sitting there, he plugging.
Bro, every chick you dated, you don't think a nigga has a photo of her, bro?
Every chick ain't my girl.
It doesn't matter. Every girl you dealt with, my nigga.
Do you
From
got any
your
photos
standards-
out there?
From your standards, what you saying to me
Hold
is
on.
that
Hold on.
if she,
Hold on. Do you got any photos out there?
she just said no.
Didn't you just ask me that question?
No, because he don't get it. Say it again.
No.
She said no. That's her.
Okay.
Girls before you dated, before you got with her.
I never dated nobody but her.
Okay, all right then. So then that's a different story. Because you talking about somebody you dated and you in love with, nigga. I'm talking about girls, period, bro. That's what we different.
Karen,
Right, but what he's saying is that he doesn't care about the girls that he dated before
Okay,
because they
all
was
right,
just
that's it.
they was more like smash pass.
All right, he said he's
he's
talking
talking
about-
about his long term
I got you,
relationship
Kay.
that he's in now,
all
that
right.
he's in love.
Okay.
That
I got you.
she checked all the boxes
It makes
and
sense.
met all his standards, and that's it.
I don't, you not give me trash and try to make it tell me it's
No.
dinner.
She already explained it. Her soliloquy was excellent. She just explained it. You talking about your girl. I'm speaking about girls in general. That's where we kind of got lost at, bro. I'm talking about girls that you deal with. I'm not talking about my girl. Like my girl, if you my girl, I need to know that you got a video out there, fam. Because I know my niggas, and niggas know me very well in these streets, nigga. So they gonna send me that.
Why do you care? It was before you.
I care, because that's something you gotta tell me, especially if I'm parading you as my girl.
Karen, what's the difference, Karen?
No.
A
Karen,
video,
come on.
a video is a big red flag,
And
a
fla- and
video
pictures?
and a video.
A stack
You
of
know,
pictures?
bro,
A stack of pictures?
Bro, you know what's the thing? There's a video you can go type in Julio's girl on XNXX, and you can see 5 fucking midgets run a train on her, bro. You understand what I'm telling you? It's there. It's there for everybody to see. You know when we sitting at Thanksgiving or at Friendsgiving and we doing what we doing, you know what my girl look like when she get her back blown out, bro. It's
on.
crazy.
Okay,
That's crazy.
What if it's a personal video? Not nothing on XN. What if it's like, well, in my case, I got personal videos.
All right, but you got a personal video,
Personal videos.
but that's the girl you don't give a fuck about. And that's
I'm
the nigga
talking
you
about
don't.
with
Well,
you.
you know what?
I'm talking about with you.
Ray J and Kim Kardashian's video was supposedly a personal video, and look how that turned
and I
out.
would never date no chick, no Kim Kardashian, none of that. That shit.
Right, but that video with her and
Hey.
Ray J was supposedly personal, and
Yeah,
look
the
how
mother,
that
the mother
turned
leak
out.
it out. So what you? Let me ask you a
No,
question.
wait,
Go
no,
ahead,
I
go
want you
ahead,
to
go
finish mine.
Go ahead.
It's a personal video. A personal video. Not no porn video, a personal video, and the guy has the video and he's showing people at the job of your girl
Okay.
getting plugged.
What can I do? That
No,
video
no,
was made
how would you
before me.
felt? So you don't mind.
Nah,
that don't
I
bother
mean,
you.
that's something
that
that I-
do it bothers you. That's what I'm asking.
No, it probably would if that's my girl. If it's a chick that I'm just fucking,
No, your girl.
My girl, yeah, it probably would bother me. Like, yo, this nigga showing everybody in the video, you know what I mean? Videos of you and him. Why you ain't telling me that, you know what I mean? Whatever. I'll ask you that.
Click it one, please. What's the difference from what I said to what he just said? What's the difference?
You said my girl versus girls.
No, a whole while, Karen. I was talking about my girl.
And what I'm talking about is girls in general. That's what
I wasn't talking about
I
girls in general.
I said I was talking about girls in general, brother. That's what we got messed up at. But she made it make, you know, she put it together. That's what I'm trying to say. We both saying the same thing, bro, but it's different.
At the end of the day, Karen, I have a standard
Correct.
when it comes to claiming a female as my girl.
Okay.
People have,
And I have a standard also when I'm claiming you as my girl. If you got videos out there yourself,
and I'm not knocking you. Who? I'm not against you, bro.
Right.
I'm with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think I'm a little more strict
Right.
than
So
you.
whose deal breaker is the videos? Your deal breaker is exes in the past.
yeah.
If
Period.
we're working together, and I have a job that I'm just not going to leave and shit like that, and I got to deal with, I got to make a conscious choice: do I leave the job or do I leave the chick? And more likely, I'm going to leave the chick before I leave the job because I'm getting a little bit older. That I'm not just going to switch the
But
job.
you leaving the job because that chick is your girl.
No, I'm not gonna leave the job.
You don't leave the
No,
chick.
you're gonna
Not-
leave the chick because she's not your girl.
No, that I'm talking about.
No,
This
he's-
is my
he's
girl.
talking about
Okay.
his
All right.
girl.
I got you.
We're not talking about. We're not talking. Who at the dude? Like I told you before, who you knew.
I know.
I had no girlfriends.
We're the same.
So that shit don't matter.
I got you.
It don't matter at all.
I got you.
But at the end of the day, when you claim, like he just proved my point. When you claim that title, your girl, bro, that's a whole different
That's a
ballgame.
different
That's
level.
different. That's different.
Right.
That's a whole
So,
different.
but then
ballgame.
how you? Let me ask you how this. You know what I mean? We transition from that to, in relationship. You know, like in the dating game now. I mean, because I'm a single dude, so you know what I mean. I see like a lot of people ain't looking for love. They looking for survival. Somebody to take care of them. Somebody they could use to whatever. So what's y'all take when it comes to that? I mean, you know, for y'all that's in relationships, y'all could just, you know, from that, and me from being in the dating scene, and some of these girls and guys, they get with a girl who's established and they homeless and they just need somebody to stay at home with, or you know what I mean, like somebody to keep giving them money or whatever. So I'm saying, being honest, bro, love or survival.
Like the broken wing syndrome. Like there's women out there who will find men that are broken
Yeah,
to
and
build them back up.
Yeah, they want to fix them. Yeah,
And just for that companionship, you know, have someone dependent on them.
okay.
At the end of the day, with me, this is me. I'm not trying to support no chick. I'm not trying to bring somebody like. I don't want no girl that I have to support, a dependent. My kid is grown.
Facts.
You want somebody you can build with, somebody who you can talk to, somebody who you can sit there. That you're somewhat of a team. That everybody knows they place on the team. Everybody plays their position on the team. I'm not with a girl, and that's what I was trying to explain to you earlier, is that certain kind of women I'm not attracted to. I don't give a fuck how cute they are or whatever like that. That's not what I'm
Gotta have
interested
some
in.
type of ambition. Me, I need a lady that's gonna be like.
You're
I'm a boss, so I need you to be a boss. I can't be with somebody that's just like, it's my birthday and you spending my money on my birthday because it's my money that I'm giving you. Like you're
Right.
you're not out there busting your ass to go get it. Like if we a team and we trying to build this this empire, it takes both work.
Match, right.
It doesn't mean I go to work, bust my ass, and you just stay home and give me pussy. Excuse my language. Like, you know what I mean?
nah.
You're not doing that. Like
Right,
that, because
right.
that shit is minimal.
And so,
You know what I mean? And then,
so
hold up, and there's another thing too where females do the bare minimum and they want maximum effort.
Correct.
Maximum resorts, maximum gifts, maximum exactly, but you can't even do the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? That's where you know that's the disconnect where you with love and survival.
Right.
But I let y'all, you know what I mean?
So, like I said, certain women I'm not attracted to. I don't care how cute they are, how fine they are. They got fucked up dispositions. I'm not here to take care of you.
Oh yeah. No, I'm
And
not.
so,
Especially if I'm just meeting you, like
I just feel like I just met the perfect chick for me. And when you met the perfect chick for you, you just you live within the guidelines of the perfect chick. Meaning, if within reason is something that I'm doing, I'm not going to try to. If it's something easy as a like or something like that, fuck them likes.
no, I dig it. I dig it because you get a lot of women that they demand so much out of a man and they give nothing but a bare minimum.
I wouldn't date them kind of women.
No, I'm just saying, but you know, there's
No.
But,
They not
but
fat.
it just to say for those out there that's watching, you know what I mean? What would you tell those people that
I tell any man,
a woman or a man that demands so much out of you, but he's not giving you, he's not reciprocating what
I feel like
what
he
he wants.
Put out.
I don't
right.
feel like you're supposed to settle. And no matter how outrageous my standards are,
Yeah.
you're gonna find somebody who fits your standard.
No, I agree
Right.
with that.
And
Agreed.
and that's it. I don't give a fuck. Don't let nobody say, well, you know, that's not. No, bro. Everybody has a standard. And if you stick with your standard, you can be 20 years in the game or a lot of years in the game with a female. And you don't have those problems.
Like I said, you just got to be ambitious. You can't be lazy. At the end of the day, I don't care if you fucking do work in McDonald's. You just got to have an ambition where it's like you bringing something to the table. We trying to build this empire together. I don't want to feel like I got to carry you. Like I'm waking up in the morning, I'm busting my ass. Then I go to work at my second job. Then I go to work at my third job. And you just laying down, just giving me sex, and you thinking that's cool. And then when it's time for me to go get something, or I want you to do something, it's me giving you my money for you to spend it back on me. But it's really me spending my own money.
So let's spin it another way.
Yeah.
Karen, you college grad, successful career. How you make your choices in men that you date?
Yeah.
He's got to meet my standards.
And what's your standards? Like, what's the
What's the
three?
bare minimum?
Bare minimum is he's got to have a job.
Okay, any job. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if you make more than him or he make less than you, or doesn't. Okay,
He's got to have a job.
All right.
He has to have morals.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
He can't be running the streets,
Okay.
showing his ass, acting a fool.
Okay. All right.
Honest,
Okay.
and just treat me right. It's basic. It's like, and then we build together.
Okay. All right.
You know.
And I don't think that's something that is hard to get.
No.
No, it is, bro. A lot of these chicks don't got what she said. They do half of that, bro.
Dude,
I'm a single man on the outside letting y'all know what my world is like, bro. And then you meet these chicks and they look.
It's a lot of women.
The outside looks beautiful. You know, like when you look at a car, let's just say you get a 2008 Jetta. Shit look wavy in the picture. You go to the shit don't start. The carburetor's fucked up. You know what I mean?
But
feel me?
it just goes back to getting to know someone.
Yeah, no.
Because on the outside it looks great.
Yeah, exactly.
But then once you get to know somebody, you start picking up, as we've been talking about through this discussion, the red flags.
Yeah.
You'll start picking up on red flags. And when you're after dating for a while, there's certain things you will not tolerate anymore. There's certain things that you will not stand for anymore.
So let me ask you about the red flags. What would you tell somebody, like, when you see those red flags in the beginning of a relationship and they continue to ignore and thinking that they could change the person because it's them? Because
It's a dub. Ain't no changing.
Okay.
So basically, Julio, we did all this going around the world, and to come back that I was right, because everybody has their standard.
Right. You could have a standard, but see what I'm saying.
But everyone's standards are different.
Exactly. Thank you,
And
Karen.
I never said you had to live to my standard. I said at the beginning, these was my standards. That when
Right. And again, we can agree to disagree. The
Yeah.
standards that you have
it's for me.
are for you that I may not agree to.
See, but
then
yes,
I have
the
standards that you
have
may not
for
agree
your girl,
Absolutely.
the standards you have for your girl versus your standards for regular chicks you dealing with. That's what we mean. I was speaking about regular chicks. I wasn't spoke like when you say your girl. I understand where you come from.
I don't have no standards when it comes to regular girls.
No, that's what I'm saying. I understand.
She could be
that.
a porn. If it was back before, she could be a porn star.
I know.
It's
she's
more
regular.
the more the merrier.
No, I'm with you on that.
But when you're talking about when you claiming somebody as your girl, that's a whole different ball. Or your wife, that's a whole different ball game. You got to really do some real and thorough investigation. And I'm not dealing with no chick that I claim as my girl, and I comes out that it's videos, pictures, or something that I feel that is not meeting my standards.
I agree.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to put myself through that because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't deal with that.
No, I agree with that. So let's get to our point of the day. I don't know. I know you're new to this segment.
I'm new to this segment.
Yeah, so point of the day, basically, whatever's on your mind. If you want to speak about something, you could just, give a little, a little something about it. Know what I mean, and speak about it. If you don't got nothing to say, you don't got nothing to say. But
Well, let's do it first, and then she can catch on.
Well, my point of the day is, if she got a video out there, 20 years old, just find out before you make her your girl. Know what I mean, that's it. Point blank. Period. Know what I'm saying? And go ahead, Tut.
My point of the day, sometimes you just got to really do your homework, bro. When you go to wife up a girl, really know what you're doing. You can't have trash and saying it's dinner. At the end of the day, you really got to do your homework when you're claiming it. You're a girl. At that, your girl, your wifey, your wife, it's a high standards. Yes, everybody has a past. I don't have to accept a past.
I agree.
That's my point of the day.
How you feeling, Karen?
My point of the day is that everyone has different standards.
Yes.
Everyone has certain red flags in relationships, and it's based on the individual to decide what their standards are and what their red flags are. We may, we'll have to agree to disagree on certain things, but we do have to respect each other's standards and red flags. That's my point of the day.
So, on behalf of myself, Lardell, Karen, subscribe to What's Your Point, the podcast. Know what I mean? Follow us on IG, YouTube. Know what I mean? Subscribe. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Peace.
KK, talk your shit, girl.